Hey, welcome back. In the previous clips, you would have seen the how I solved the first layer, forming the edges with the star, and then fixing the corners, and then fix the second layer, similar to what we did in 3. So in both the cases, as I said, I'm going to just take you through the um, other side also, where we so you'll have the 3 by 3 being solved in parallel. So that way you will also have an idea on what I'm doing and why 3 by 3 is similar to the or Megaminx is similar to. Okay, so now the two layers are solved here. Similarly, the two layers are solved here. The third layer is going to be different. Here, what we did in third layer is we went to the yellow cross, and after that we solved the corners. In the advanced CFOP method, we did the reverse. We solved the corners, then we fix the centers. But here we cannot do this. I'll stop with the 3 by 3 here, but I will take an analogy when I come to the fifth layer. So right now I'm going to leave it there. Since this is a top layer, we will use this method we will be using when we come to the fifth layer. But before that, the difference between this and this is you have two layers, but the top layer is the third layer. There are two more layers between that. So these two layers has to be fixed before we go here. So Megaminx, that is why it is tough. So I'm going to explain you how we solve the third layer now. As I said, the third layer we will solve it in two different ways or three different steps, I would say. First step would be to solve the centers alone, the center and the corner, which is your bottom corner, center and bottom corner of all the five sides. So the reverse tom or the inverted tom that I said, you need to fix this. For example, green, you should have a green, and this should match, this corner piece should match green on the top, yellow on the left hand side, and blue on the right. Similarly, here if you see this, the rose, there should be a rose on the top matching the center, the blue on the left hand side, and the red on the right hand side. So we should find that pieces. For example, the blue, red. Okay, so we said blue, rose, and blue, rose, and red, right? That piece is here. So this piece should go here, which will actually make the rose covering the rose, blue covering the blue, and red covering the red. So we need to move this piece here. But it may be easy initially, but we'll show you how to do it. So what you need to do is, let's start with the rose. So if you see this rose or the pink, whatever you call, for the pink color, you need to keep it in such a way that this piece is where you want to, and it is not this piece. Because when you keep this, you should fix the inverted top, not this side. Right? So which is actually from the white, if you say this, 1 to the third layer. This is the fourth. In the center we don't take it because there is an intermediate layer coming in. So this I don't take it now. So I will rather do 1, 2, 3. So this piece is what we want to solve. So this piece should come here, but it should come in the same way as what I said. The pink should match the pink, blue should match the blue, and red should match the red. Right? How do we do it? Imagine this is it's like this. Okay, so when I want to move this piece up here, what do I do? The white piece, that's exactly what we need to follow. Instead of the white, we will look at the piece which is on the top. We wanted to have the white here, so what did we do? We said that, okay, for example, I'll show you this. Let's assume that the white is on the top. Okay, so the white is here and I have a white piece here. Okay, so if the white is on the top center and white is facing you, you follow a process. You follow one step where you will do like this, and the white will go here. Right? If this white is, let's say, it's facing the right hand side, for example. So here it is actually facing. See here, it is facing right. Then you will use this formula, right? R prime d prime rd. So we use the same method here. For example, we want to solve the pink, and this is in the bottom. So if we want to bring this piece here in such a way that the three colors manage and they are matching with each other, what you do is keep it like this. So this becomes a layer that you want to solve. Keep it in the lower corner. Okay, whichever piece you want to go, this becomes the pivot and this becomes the buffer. The top will become the buffer, the bottom will become the pivot, and we will use this convention throughout wherever it's possible. Okay, it could be here, or if you can do it this, but generally here to here we don't use it. we will use it normally from the pink to the other side. So if you see this, this is the place where you want to, which is your buffer, and this is the place where it is, which is the pivot. So this is the same line. Now you look at the top, similar to what we did in white. This is blue. Now look where blue is. Blue is following or looking bottom, like white is facing down, right? The blue is facing down. So you use this R prime D2 R D R prime D prime R D. These are the two steps. You can look into the 3 by 3. This will solve this, and you will see this. The pink is matching with the pink, the blue is matching with the blue, and red is matching with the red. So we have actually taken the first step. One piece is now solved in the step 3. Now if you solve this 2, 3, 4 and 5, step 3 is solved. So we will go into that now. Now this is solved. We don't want to disturb this. We will go into this now. See here it is like cream color, red and green. Look for the cream, red and green. May be immediately visible, but we don't see it easily. So let's give it time. And so here it is. So the cream, red and green. Now for you to move this out, you need to rotate. Because we are not touching these, the second layer is separate from it. You can move freely and then go to the place where you want. So here is your, okay, so here is where you want to. As I said, imagine this center is here and the red and green, this is the position. Keep this as the line and keep it on the top. This becomes your buffer and this is your pivot. And the pivot, you keep it down in the right corner. Now you see the top color, it's red, and you have a red color here, which is facing outside. So which is facing outside. So what you do, R prime, D prime, R, D. You are done. So you see that it is actually, the colors are matched. The red is matched, cream and cream is matched, green and green is matched. So this is also solved. This is intact, right? Now go to the third, blue. So blue is again blue, green and violet. So blue, green, violet is here. Where is it? Here. Okay. So keep it like this. You want to bring it here. So blue, green, violet. The top is green. It is bottom. So you do it the R prime D2 R D, R prime D R D. R prime D prime R D. So this is also now solved, right? Now let's go to the fourth. This is your orange. Orange, violet and yellow. Look for orange, violet and yellow. It is here. Okay, keep it like this. Orange to the right and these colors which you want, violet and yellow, to the left, and keep it to the buffer position. This is your buffer, this is your pivot. Now look at the top, it is violet and violet is facing down. R prime D2 R D, R prime D prime R D. That's it. You solve this. Now you are seeing that we have solved 1, 2, 3 and 4. We are left with one more, which is the green. Now we need green, yellow and blue. Look for the green and blue. It is here immediately. So just move it here. Just be aware that we are tilting this, but we can bring it down, right? So it was here like this. Because we have to bring it down, you are tilting it slightly, but this is okay. You will get it back. So now you look at the top. It is yellow. So your yellow is here, which is facing outside. R prime D prime R D. That's it. So now you got it and you have to bring it back. That's it. See, now you see the pink is solved. This piece is solved. This piece is solved. This piece is solved. And this piece is solved. And this piece. So all the 5 are solved. That brings us to the conclusion of your step 3. I'll go to the step 4 to fix the edges. But before that, we'll take a break.